No, it's nuclear.
Right.
You know who says that? Bush. You know what Bush is? An idiot.
Damn.
What is a scissor lift?
It's the...
What? Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That was
Behold this
beautiful.
visual gag.
That was
Are we
beautiful.
related or...
What? No.
And
I
I'm
like that Siri is taking notes on Josh's wrist.
and
What the fuck?
Siri wants to roast some beans.
God damn it, Siri.
It's just a box.
Oh, that's
it's like a box of
fine.
pole.
I eat...
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
There we go.
You said a box.
That's a visual.
top
Yeah, and
ramen.
it's in cardboard.
Oh god, don't hit the fucking mic or the
Don't-
A
glasses.
cup of noodles and packets. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Take of the Day podcast with your hosts Ryan
Alex.
And Josh.
We have our special guest on, Ashley, Alex's sister,
Hello.
reoccurring guest.
And
She-
current shoe shiner.
She has been on the podcast in a while.
Shine my
but,
shoes.
Not lately,
Yeah.
no.
I think it's been probably
Been a bit, been a minute,
Probably.
been a couple months.
I don't know, yeah, it's been a while.
Nice.
Your girl has to sleep.
Yeah, that's part of the issue.
I like those boots.
But it's
by the
nice.
way.
Thank you.
Why do you need to sleep, young'un? What reason do you have to wake before the early sun?
Because I wake before the early sun. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I like my job, and it does require that I show up. Oh, you know.
How dare? What do you do for people that are unfamiliar?
I'm a welder, hence why I am preparing some safety shoes.
Ah.
These are a year old, by the way, and I kind of, every once in a while I touch them up and make sure that they're all good. I wash the shoelaces, check if I need to replace them, and then I've got mink oil because I bought into the hype, and my shoes look good as hell. Like, I'm not trying to brag, but like, dude, this is a year of like kicking steel, and like, so far,
Use
so
and
far
abuse.
I have one scratch on these. Like, everything else is good.
That's
And
always
if
good.
you were to compare that to the upkeep of other people in your facility,
I won't speak poorly of anyone for their...
poorly, you say?
No! You got me there, damn it.
Haha.
Oh my god.
Very nice.
I don't know, has anyone ever taken care of safety shoes before? Are y'all...
The
No.
most
I don't think it's ever been brought up on the podcast before. No.
the
I
most
think-
I've had to taken care of are like dress shoes. And even then, I rarely shine mine, even though I probably should.
I just had those like slip resistant shoes for like working in first a factory and then the other was a dishwasher at like a restaurant.
Oh yeah.
That sucks. Ugh. So much slop, so much water.
Is it like
Very
the
seems
hot
upset
water
by this.
problem, or is it just like smell, or is it like
Oh,
process?
it's like so all like the food and stuff like it's all over the floor. It's like all
Ooh.
grody. It's like a kitchen sink back
Oh,
there.
I mean, yeah, but...
Literally.
An
Dishwasher.
alchemical vat.
But yeah. Anyway.
That's
No, but never taken care of shoes.
fair.
Eh,
Y'all
So
y'all
if
were
you're not
marching
taking
band
care of
kids,
shoes.
like...
I mean, that
Isn't that like a thing? You
We
gotta
had
spit
one
shine?
person on our group that properly shined their shoes, and then we kind of half-assedly followed the example sometimes.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. That's about as far as it got as like regularly shining shoes. Otherwise, I have not done that. Then again, I also bought a new pair like
I mean, like, I've taken
2
a
years ago.
hose and, like, power washed my shoes if they're particularly dirty after doing yard work.
I take it back because
What?
I also
I like the power move of we gotta get industrial on this bad boy.
Good
We gotta
grief.
Be gone. Not like actual power. I still have my feet and all of my toes. I just mean the garden hose.
That's very misleading to call that a power washer, Gremlin.
Yeah.
Choose your words carefully, bitch.
Never.
I take it back because I also do sometimes try to clean like my Converse or like sometimes my Vans.
Your feet
Like,
fit
the white.
Converse?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I am
How
just as shocked.
Dare you?
I am just as shocked.
You say we
Mine
wear
don't.
Converse.
Narrow-ass footed bastard.
Narrow ass, more like big ass feet.
Which is it doesn't make sense
Yeah, but-
because
but-
Converses are so
Yeah.
I thought Vans were the super narrow ones. Are
Vans
Converse
suck
also-
more, but Converse have more of a
Yeah.
narrow lean.
I wore Vans today.
More of a
They're
convertible
sitting
guy.
over there.
Yeah. I apparently have some very wide ass feet because my feet do not fit in those type
Yeah,
of shoes.
it's hard sometimes.
Yes, sir.
Angry
Do your
cat.
feet?
You can
do
suck
your
a butt.
feet-
You could fit in a Vans.
I don't think he can. He's just a little guy.
You could fit inside them.
Aw.
He'd certainly try to force his way into it. It's box-esque.
It's Box-esque. Yeah.
It's Bosch-esque. Is that what you want to say?
Listen, don't call me out. You've been calling me out all day.
It's a thing I do.
I'm just a little guy.
Get you.
Who
Yeah,
doesn't-
you've been called out
Yeah,
all days
Well-
today. You've
well-
been so attacked.
By the
I mean,
way,
to
this
be
is still
fair-
that same Pepsi that y'all roasted before.
Is it really?
Yeah,
I mean, when you
I'm
see
very
so
slow
many
drinking my
missed
drink.
shots in a day.
Dude,
Okay,
yeah,
so-
when you're you really were not.
When I come off
Damn.
work, the brain cells are dead, and I wanted a cold drink. So I got ice for my drink that I already poured, and I was like, I'll just pour some ice in. I should have poured the drink over the ice. Alex
Yep.
pointed out quite rightfully
Or, I
once
don't
it
know,
splashed.
adding a single ice cube at a time.
Or drinking
opposed
some of
to
it
just
and then adding
hoping
ice.
the gentle inertia.
Hey, it was like down here. I thought I had a safety
I think
zone.
it was a little bit higher than that.
I'm
I
saying-
think it was
I'm
about
saying right
maybe
here.
they're a little bit higher.
I'd say half.
This
full.
is great for the audio listeners. By
Yeah,
the
it was
way.
about.
Yeah, sorry.
It was about
sorry.
there.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Check us out on YouTube.
Yeah. Watch the video, fuckers.
Yeah. Additional content that you may not be getting.
Oh,
Context.
also, I guess we can explain what the fuck this thing is that's on Alex's mic stand.
What do you mean? It's
Oh.
always been here. It's definitely not a new addition.
If you didn't see, we opened some more Pokemon packs, and that's something Alex pulled. So go watch that video, please, because
And it looks
Well, what is it?
dumb, so it's now a staple. Like,
it is a
Big
shiny
ass
Ditto
derpy
VMAX?
looking Ditto.
I think it's the VMAX. Yeah, that's the VMAX.
It's derpy.
What does
So-
that mean for people that don't know?
a
In
blue
the
Ditto.
game, there's a bullshit thing where you can go, I activate this Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap card, and now my thing is a big ass thing.
Yeah, they get really
So
fucking big
by
and deal
thing
more damage
you mean
and shit.
Pokemon.
Yes.
Correct.
Big ass you mean size of a building? Like how
As
kaiju
in, like,
even?
skyscraper-esque, like kaiju.
Hell yeah.
So
hell yeah.
I've taken what is normally a pink little blob. He is the shiny version, so he is a blue blob. But now he has been stretched like a word art, clip art, where you put just drag the edges just out and about.
I would love if they made that the detail, like the artistic like difference between them. They're not shiny, they're not like glowy or whatever.
Just
They're
big.
just no, they're just a little pixelated. They're just
Oh my god.
Ash, this may surprise you. That is how the games worked when they did not have the ability to make proper sprites. If you went into the menu, you get the shitty little
Oh,
pixelated
yeah.
caricature
oh,
of the
gotcha,
thing.
gotcha. I'm sitting there going like, okay.
It just stretched the pixels. Oh my god.
I don't
You
firsthand
have-
play Pokemon.
So,
It'd be like that.
After getting all the initial stuff out of the way, how's everyone been?
I've been peachy keen. Had a minor panic attack. Went to a disappointing Tigers game. Got horrifically sunburned for a better part of a day or so.
Really?
Wear
Did you get that
sunscreen.
sunburn?
Dude, my face was lit the fuck up
Oh,
when I got
didn't.
home.
I didn't realize that.
And his sister yelled
I mean,
at
you
him
healed pretty
aggressively.
quickly then.
Yeah, we have aloe and shit. I like
I
my
can-
skin.
I can-
He gets the aftercare of fucking take care of your skin, please.
Yeah.
And to piss her off, I generally heal and just have good genetics.
No, me too. I like.
I think it's the
These
lack of stress.
motherfuckers. These
It's
absolute
it's
big
almost like I
motherfuckers.
feel like a superhero sometimes. I just like I heal so fast.
I mean, I have a spite-powered healing factor is what I have.
That's not right.
Yeah. Mine's just like.
Ash,
Goodwill.
how many facial care products do you have and use in your daily regimen?
so many.
Ash,
it's
can I
like
ask me when the
this.
last time I moisturized was?
I'm not even going to attempt. It's one of those things where like I understand the like philosophy of like just go hog wild, just go a little like freestyle it, just do whatever. Wash it with water and maybe towel it off.
Wash
Listen,
it with water.
That's what he does. He
That-
just
I don't even wash it with water.
I mean,
What do you do,
occasionally
rub your
shampoo
face
and
in dirt?
shit.
I just don't wash it. I'm kidding. I let it the
This
water
just
hit
in,
my
folks.
face.
He doesn't wash it.
Dude. I'm kidding. I let the water hit it.
The most
I will destroy you.
the
Please
most
tell
I
me you wash
do-
your face, just
I,
real quick.
I do. I just use like a face and body wash, and I just use it when I shower. And even then, like, I feel like it does not help me.
Hey,
That's
here's
not
the thing.
good.
Here's the thing. This
Why?
man gave me a genuine answer. What the fuck do you use?
Why is that?
I
not,
don't.
Why is that not
I
good?
seriously, I wipe my face with water.
When
I
I,
get off
do
the dirt.
You're
shampooing
beating
on
him.
my hair,
doing
occasionally
better
I
than
just
him.
take
No,
my
that's-
shampooed
that's
hands
not
and rub
healthy.
my
Why
face.
is that not healthy?
Because I just know it's not supposed to be on the face.
Well, it's face and body wash.
It's
Oh.
Yeah,
you
that's why I
still
said.
you can do better.
Does it do hair too?
No.
Oh,
okay.
Also
I don't
doesn't
like
do
It's
those.
a 3-in-1.
The
No, I
more
hate
the
those.
more things your detergent is trying to do,
Fair.
the
I-
less helpful it is to you.
I
That's
do
fair.
wash my
That makes
beard
sense.
though.
As a filthy
With it.
multiclasser, suck it. Wide application. No depth, only wide.
I probably should use something like that's actually for face wash, but I just
Hey,
haven't
hey!
done it.
Don't let yourself get talked to like the.
I
get
can't
talked to
believe
the
you do this, dude.
down.
You're the problem.
At least I don't use
This
like a
motherfucker
2-in-1.
doesn't use anything.
And
At least I don't use a 3-in-1.
my
like,
results are fine.
shampoo,
I don't know.
conditioner,
Maybe you
and
need to
body
add a
wash.
moisturizer to that combo.
To look even
I
better.
stopped doing that.
Look, lady, I'm already a problem enough.
Smacking when he wants to.
We give you the permission to slap him.
Ooh. Wait, what?
Yep.
What?
You can just say this right.
Here's the thing: if I slap him, I have grease hand, which is not good, and I might take out the microphone. Or I have this hand, which is my non-dominant, so I'm not gonna get a good one. So we're not
Maybe
doing
it's
that.
just like the upside the head kind of thing.
Ash, have you
Ooh,
considered
what
a
if we make that
spin
the
move
finale?
with
I'll
a
wipe my
backhand
hands
on
off
your
and then
mid-
we'll
What?
do that as the finale. It's just when you least expect it. We'll just
There you
there will
go.
be a lull in conversation.
Let me just go wash my hands real quick.
It's like
Okay, now Ash, here's the
You
thing.
think I'm washing them? I'm wiping them. I'm taking the Ryan method.
I wash it with water. What is that?
I feel
What
as
is
though you
that?
wash it with water because it's convenient and there.
Yes.
This is convenient and here.
Oh, that's
So-
very. Oh, you know what? You got yourself a
I'm following-
goddamn.
I'm
view.
following in spirit, if not instruction.
That's fair.
But Ash, have you considered the following? How greased up is the back of the hand?
Ooh, now that's very disrespectful.
Indeed.
exactly.
Less chance of hitting the mic though if I come from this way.
I feel like you would still have a chance of hitting the mic.
Oh, I definitely have a
It's
chance.
alright. Mic abuse is a tried and true part of this
How
podcast.
many
Yeah.
times do you think you've hit the mic?
How many times per episode, Ash?
No.
At least once, maybe twice.
Yeah.
I mean,
For
earlier
you-
I
no, not
unplugged
mine,
the
not
microphone in the
mine,
middle
yeah.
of Josh trying to do audio testing.
God.
What? I've hit my mic maybe three times total.
Josh,
Are
if you had to
we-
describe that noise, how would you describe it?
Fucking piercingly loud. It was terrible. Honestly, like, are we counting mic abuse as just slapping the mic? Or are we talking about also like just peeking and blowing the mic out? Because to be fair, I did that last time. Was it last week or last episode, or was it the episode before?
Is that where you just like screaming at Battlefront? Or
No.
Okay, I was about to ask. You're so
No.
calm. What got you? What got
No,
you heated?
I did something. I
oh, we
don't
played
remember what I did.
Overcooked.
Ooh,
Dude,
how'd that go?
That actually got me heated. That I was very annoyed with these people.
That's also
That's
on
the
YouTube if you want to go watch
cooperation
that.
game where you're like running a really small kitchen. You're
Yes.
moving.
Actively getting in each other's way.
I want to play
Oh
it
my
again.
god.
I was
we need a
having
fourth.
A blast.
Yeah, I want to play it again. I think
No,
I
if we have a fourth, where's the Twitch video gonna sit? Or our no, the face cam. That's what we put in the fourth square.
well, that was for
That was for
Battlefront.
Battlefront. Fuck. Never mind. Yeah, sure. Let's get a fourth.
Yeah.
That's
Ryan,
the
how,
only-
how have you been?
I've been alright, I guess. I don't know. I really haven't thought about it much. No, I'm just
You had a whole drive over. Think of something.
besides depression. No, fair.
You had a
Legit,
mocha,
legit,
right?
legit.
No, Josh is the mocha. What the fuck are you?
Oh, I got the mocha too.
Yeah.
I've been drinking coffee lately.
Oh, no.
Oh, here's something fun. Me and my dad have been like getting coffee beans unroasted, and we've been starting to like roast our own. And then he got this like so we've been doing this whole process, which is very fun. And
I
I'm
like that Siri is taking notes on Josh's wrist.
and
What the fuck?
Siri wants to roast some beans.
damn it, Siri.
Let her get that inside
write it down, write it
info.
down. But
Can you say
Flashing
process
bubble.
again, Ryan?
huh?
Can you say process again?
Process.
Wait, how do you say it?
Process.
Is that an English thing or is that just
I think
like
it's, I don't know. It may be an English thing. I don't know. Maybe
you
I don't know.
fall apart under pressure? Let's swing the little light down on the man.
I think it's an English thing.
something?
Oh yeah.
coffees.
Fuck you.
So there's a
beans,
whole
apparently.
there's a whole like process of how to like roast and stuff. We've been trying different types, different blends, and then he got this like he got a
Have you
professional
moved on to
like
Yo Mama jokes yet, or
what?
is that a different part of the roasting process?
So we got
I'm learning.
so we also get this like professional like coffee grinder where it's funny because
Is it
my
the little?
no it's like this big like cylinder and it's like the funnel where they use in like Starbucks or whatever and like you put it in there like the beans in and then it just like
Gravity.
the filter feeds into it and it's like he explains he's like you get such a good you get such a good nice blend it's so silky smooth and
Can
he's
you
like
tell the difference?
yes
Can you tell the difference? Not
yes
the person.
yeah
Are you gonna
Okay,
bring a
okay.
bunch of coffee shit like that when you move?
it
in?
is smooth huh
You're gonna bring a bunch of coffee making shit when you move.
yes
Ooh.
yeah I want that to be my hobby I'm gonna make a coffee and bar business. I'm gonna infuse coffee in
It's
microbrews.
like gonna be an espresso machine in your fucking kitchen next
Yeah,
time.
and I'm gonna come over next time. And I'm only gonna have a stash waxed and a little like
Please
patch coming
don't.
down into a point.
Please don't do that. I think
No.
that's
We
how
like-
my cousin has
No,
his
please.
facial hair.
No,
Oh,
please.
no.
He at least has like the curly Q mustache.
No,
It's
I can't pull
stupid.
off just the tash.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Son of a bitch.
I think I did it once as a joke, and I sent you the picture, and I looked like a shitty cop.
Never mind.
I went
can't remember.
kayaking though,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
That was fun.
We went kayaking. That was great.
Dude, that was really cool. Me, Josh, and a few of our friends went to Grayling, Michigan.
Yep, Grayling.
There was a nice little stream. We went for like the 2.5 hour journey, which was about 8 miles, and
We
it was
got
like
left
the
in the
first
fucking
stop.
dust.
Huh?
We got left in the fucking.
Oh
dust
my
'cause
God,
our
dude.
Friends are dickheads and.
So we get into this. We get into the water. This is my first time kayaking. I got an on top one, like where you're just sitting on top. You don't have to get into it, which is nice. Very stable. I liked it. It took me a second to get used to the paddling and stuff. But then once you got it, like it was easy. But me and Josh were struggling at the beginning, and we were
Yeah.
like. I think Thomas pushed me into fucking. He pushed me into the side. And he's like, they were in a
Sounds
canoe,
about right,
and they
yeah.
were just like, they just bullhorned us. They're like,
Yeah.
I'm like, this is bullshit.
To be
This
fair,
is,
I went like right into the fucking weeds off the gate, and I was like, "Fuck!" So I was trying to adjust myself, and I kept getting screwed over, and so everyone just fucking took off. I'm like,
yeah, I
Yeah,
waited.
this is-
You
this
got
great.
left. They abandoned their
yeah.
boy.
And then like Ryan stayed back, so like we were like whatever. Like
we
we
were just chilling.
we went because like, oh, this be fun, just chill and hang out. And
Dude.
everyone else like took off like it was a fucking race.
It was
like,
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
We had 8 miles to go. It was not. We had a lot of time.
Yeah.
We were just trying to chill, and we were just like, it was a lazy river. We were
Yeah.
just chilling. I
It
just
was
wanted
nice.
to chill as a group, and it took us 20 minutes. It took us 20 minutes to get to them. It was very.
Yeah.
And I went off. I'm like, dude, come on. We were supposed to hang out. Like, why are you guys going on so far ahead? This is bull.
Yeah.
And we finally caught up, and then we went to this first stop, which I don't know
Moral of
why
the
we
story
went.
is rope, I think.
Huh?
Dude, no.
Yeah.
Lasso the fuck. Something.
Yeah.
It would have been worse.
We went to the stop, and our friend Thomas made me laugh. So there was this open spot, like you go, you get onto this riverbank, and you go up, and there's this little trail, and it's in between, like it's this little patch of forest,
Yeah.
and it's like a tree opening that looks back to where you just came from, paddling down the river. And he's like, "This would be a great sniper spot." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, someone who's gonna get blasted in the face because you're wide open." It was just, it
so
was like
dumb.
not. It was just, I don't know. I thought it was very funny the way he was
What a
talking.
weird comment. to
Yeah,
make in the middle of
exactly,
nowhere.
I
like,
feel
dude.
like Thomas is making weirder and weirder comments as he's getting more in the history thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, what kind of history person is he getting?
He's
into?
General.
yeah.
All.
All.
I don't want to get into his bullshit.
I don't know. Honestly, talk to him about it. See what you think.
Yeah, ask the question. He'll let you
Look at the
know.
info dump.
Yeah.
Don't do it, please.
But yeah, no, that was fun. I really enjoyed the kayaking experience. It made me want to buy a kayak.
The
think-
water is fun.
I think we need to make a fall trip because I think
Yes,
really
dude.
nice in the fall.
And I would
the
go.
colors.
I want to go farther than before.
I do too.
I want to make
Yeah.
the 3-day excursion.
We can try.
Get Sundays off then, bitch.
I could take the time off. I just have to
Yeah.
plan farther ahead. I literally I put in the request for Wednesdays, Sundays off, and they were like, nope. Like the beginning when I got hired in, they're like, hey, you can work, have a weekend day off as long as the other one is available. Do that. They're like, nope. You have to talk to your manager. I'm like, what is the point then?
Yeah.
You can't choose that day. You
To
have to choose
fuck
the other one.
yourself is the point of it.
Yeah, I'm just becoming a corporate slave again. I need to get out soon or something. I'm looking at forklift driving.
Yeah.
Don't-
You're forklift certified.
Oh, I am forklift certified.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm you're looking at a forklift certified person.
As am
here.
I.
Oh, dude, nice.
Yeah. And I have steel-toed shoes, so like I can get in more places than you. Do you want some contacts? No, just kidding.
I can drive a scissor lift. I do not have a piece of paper that tells me I
What is
can.
a scissor lift?
It's the
What? oh, I know what you're talking about.
That was
Behold this
beautiful.
visual gag.
That was
Are we
beautiful.
related or
What? No. The little lift you have in warehouses where it does like a little scissoring motion and it puts you up to.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about now.
I saw someone make it with Legos and I'm like, yeah, that works out. It's neat looking.
I was just thinking about that the other day because I got a giant chip in my window on the way home from my robotics class.
Sure.
I have 2 little chips in the bottom, so it's just a matter of time before the big crash.
Yeah.
The big crack.
This is in your windshield?
Yeah. I have one that is.
Josh, you wouldn't know anything about massive monstrous cracks in a windshield
Oh,
now,
no,
would
what's
you?
yours?
You haven't seen mine recently.
Mine's pretty bad too.
When did yours
Yours
get
is not
cracked?
nearly as bad as mine.
Oh.
We're all busted boys.
So mine happened like, I think,
For visual windshield?
it's bad looking.
Like right in the
Um,
middle?
As in where he is.
So, I think this happened like over the winter, maybe before, but it was like a little chip, and then over time it's gone up, and then it went across, and it stopped like right above where the rear view mirror goes, and then it went down and under, and the very bottom, and it's gone this
God.
way. It's really bad looking.
You
And
need the whole thing.
I have been looking at it, and I was going to try to get replaced this week. And then I was like, you know what? I am going to save some money and not do that right away. And then there's
Ballsy.
Right away.
Ballsy.
The winter is when this began. What costumes right away in comparison to that?
He has been interested in hobbies, we'll say.
What hobbies?
Okay, for one,
Yeehaw.
I was hoping
I
that
present you a big dumb ditto.
for one I was
I thought you were gonna say something else.
I was hoping that
I'm
he
related to that man.
Has he been investing in that hobby?
I was hoping that maybe my insurance would cover it, and they don't, which I'm like, fuck, and it's gonna cost like $250, and so I'm like,
So that's like what, 3 packs? Sorry, 3 boxes?
there'll be like a box and a half, booster box and a half.
Is that a paycheck or something?
It's not quite a paycheck, but because I took the rest of this week off, I'm like, I want to save some money because I've been really bad about spending shit. So I'm trying to like spend as little as I possibly can, and I'm hoping like in another paycheck or two I can actually get it fixed. And because recently on Saturday, I noticed that my car was taking a little bit longer to turn over and start, and I'm like, this is weird. Well, today
It was worrying to those not intimately familiar with the car.
So today I was out about doing stuff, and I look under like my passenger back door, and I'm like, what the hell is this leaking and like dripping quite a bit? And I'm like, this isn't good. So I text my brother. I'm like, hey, what the fuck is this now? Because I told him about how it wasn't starting right away, and he's like, that looks like oil. And he messaged back, and he's like, or it could be gas or brake fluid. I'm like, please be fucking brake fluid. Please don't be glass. Because I got gas at a gas station, and that's when I noticed it, and I texted him, and I'm like, I smell gas, but I'm at a gas station, so who fucking knows? And I get home,
Leave and sniff your car.
it's still dripping. I go in my house, my brother's like, okay, I'll come and look at it. I go back out there, not dripping at all anymore. I'm like, what the fuck? He gets over, I'm like, well, it's not dripping now. And he goes over there, he's like, just turn it over, don't start it. Immediately starts dripping. He's like, it's your fuel pump. I'm like, fuck. Or not fuel pump, filter, I think he said. So he's like, Yeah, it's a little, it's kind of rusted out and shit. And like when I have it turned over, it just drips like a motherfucker. I'm like, God damn it. So I was like, how much is that going to be? He's like, it's like $60 or whatever. I'm like, all right. Because I was going to have him change the oil too. So I'm like, just add it to that and hopefully he can get it done tomorrow.
Put it on my tab.
So I'm like, hopefully he can get that done tomorrow. But I was like,
Sorry, I've missed the dynamic. Is your brother your mechanic?
for the most part, yeah. I mean, stuff like that.
Do you pay him?
I mean, he buys the shit and I pay him back for it.
Oh, okay.
And this is the gentleman that has put like ratchet straps in your engine, right?
No, it was a vice grip holding the battery.
Uh-huh.
Which honestly, when it wasn't starting right away, I was like, "Fuck! Please don't be the battery of the alternator, for God's sake." So I'm glad it's not that. But
Have you considered that your car wants to die?
look, if it dies,
Let it die in peace.
If it dies, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna get as a car.
Yeah, dude. You're gonna have to take a loan or something, dog.
Dude, you're literally like tens of minutes away from the country's largest used car dealership.
I don't have money to buy a car.
Do you have credit?
Probably not.
To develop it. You know what else that? Loans.
Yeah, but I'm already paying back my fucking student debt shit.
Fine.
So
Don't answer. But you do know your credit score, yes?
No, I don't. I've never looked at that shit.
Get that Credit Karma, baby. Get that. You gotta look it up. You gotta know.
I've
it.
honestly considered getting the Apple Card thing, because I get emails all the time about it. I'm like, I kind of want to get this just to have it, just to like build that credit.
I was thinking about getting a Speedway card just so I can get the gas and then top that, keep paying that off, and
Yeah, like,
keep
that's the thing,
building
is
my credit up that way.
I'd use it probably for like gas and stuff like that. But
Which is what you should.
honestly, the other thing is, like, if it did like get like out of commission for a little bit, I'd probably end up driving like one of my aunts or my uncle's like Jeeps, which
Get the truck.
I don't want to drive that truck.
Why not?
I don't feel like paying.
Heaps of
gas.
money for the gas.
Yeah, I don't want to do that, and I just don't care for driving that car. I don't really care for driving the Jeeps that much either, but that's kind of like what it is, unless my family actually decides to help me with that kind of shit, which we'll see. I don't know. Honestly, if this car gets worse, I might just have to talk to my mom and be like, hey, what the fuck should I do? Because it's, for the most part, it's in decent condition.
That is a generous
For the most part, all right?
I'm just saying, from everything I've heard,
This
it does not
Frankenstein
sound
of a
as though-
car.
Look, there's not a fucking vice grip holding on and helping the battery anymore.
Yet.
Anymore?
I hope not. I hope never again. If that happens, I'm going to be fucking pissed.
Yeah, Doug. I mean, this car's been through a lot. I think it could last a year, but you do need to start like saving up for another car.
I fucking want to.
I have this little green book. It's my little planner. It's my little start any day of the year little planner for your monies. Do you want one?
I have no idea what.
It's
You
a
have-
money planner.
You have to show me,
I'll
because
show you my little planner.
Yeah.
Well,
Can you
like-
show me your little planner? I need
What?
to.
Do you know my dates?
No, I need to know like planning money. Yeah, I want to see strategy. Yeah.
Please, because
Help. Help.
I have small goals I want to save towards, and I've been really bad about saving money, so I'm trying to.
It gets a lot easier.
I'm trying to
when
get back
you write
on
down.
that. Yeah, I'm trying to get back on that shit, because it honestly pisses me off that I'm spending so much money.
I had when I first started writing my stuff down, I got like really upset because I was like, oh my god, I'm spending so much money.
Yeah.
And it was like on like a good amount of it's like, well, I can't see myself like not doing that, like for stuff, like gas. I was like, I
Yeah.
can cut down how much I drive a teeny bit, but really my gas is my gas. And a couple of things. But like once I started realizing fast food, and it was a pain. It was a
Yeah.
oof. That being said, we do like our grocery store allows us to like get little points off our gas if we do gift cards. So we're using that little turnabout to pay for my fast food, but give me money get back on my gas.
I need to go back and talk to my family. Like, hey, can we go back to splitting the Hulu bill and the fucking Spotify family plan? Because I've been paying both for months now.
Ooh.
And that's $20 that should be fucking shared amongst my family, and it kind of pisses
Those
me off.
Bastards.
Because we were doing that for a little bit, and then we just stopped, and I'm like, okay, at this point, like I need to just be like, hey, I'm spending more fucking money than I was, and this would help a little bit.
We actually had a fun dealing with Hulu the other day.
Oh no.
Do you know how far Hulu lets you get into their application before they inform you, hey, you do not have an active subscription with us?
I assume like right before you like start a show.
It starts
As in,
it
like,
and then
You can
select
search the entire-
play,
That's what I
and
thought.
then it comes in. By the way, no.
Yeah, I was also considering about maybe just like canceling Hulu, but
dude, who the fuck uses Hulu?
Austin has wanted.
When you're trying to catch your sibling up on One Piece is when you would use Hulu.
Dude,
One Piece.
just pirate the stuff.
And have Oda cry.
Yeah.
He just
Dude,
started
they-
season
you're
I
2.
literally-
yell every single time we start this show because here's the thing about a lot of anime that I have watched is just I'm yelling, get to the point. I swear to God, this arc has been 30 episodes and nothing's happened. It's like listen, I understand the whole like enjoy the space, like the platitude, like the good empty roundness of like when there's a calm moment. Very valid. Not in a fighting anime. What is happening and why does this fight matter? Please cite.
Transformations.
So I was gonna cancel it, and then Austin's like, "Hey, we should watch this Digimon series because he's getting into the fucking card game." And so he was like, "Oh, I think it's on Netflix." We looked on Netflix, it wasn't there. So we're looking around like, "Well, it says Hulu has it." I'm like, "I have Hulu. Let's look." Sure enough, it has. So I'm like, "All right, I guess I don't need to cancel it, but I'm still gonna talk to my family like, hey, start fucking splitting the bill with me because god damn it."
I mean, there's an easy way to start with that conversation. It's called change the password.
I could.
Suddenly, people will have discussions with you in which you will have bargaining power.
I mean, I'm just gonna when next time I see him, like, hey, we need to start sharing this bill again because I don't like that I'm paying for it and not everyone else sharing and helping me pay for it because it's kind of bullshit. Especially Spotify because they're that's $15 a month.
Start diplomatically.
You should
assume
just show
good
them this
intentions.
clip of the podcast. Listen, assholes,
I would
pay for the
say-
fucking
I
thing.
would say that's a less
No.
diplomatic answer.
No, because
But they could see this.
I'm sure that they would like help and pay it back towards me, but like I just need to like tell them like, hey, this needs to start happening again because this fucking sucks. Because there is definitely other things like, yes, I need to lessen my fast food spending, which that also starts with me like buying more groceries for the week because we're kind of bad about doing that sometimes.
Really?
A lot of times it's Austin buys shit on Monday for like half the week sometimes or the whole week, and then I buy shit on like Wednesday when I'm off for like the rest of the week. But like the weekends, like we're probably gonna be out and about. Let's just buy fast food, and it's like, ah, shit. Which sometimes is fine. Like if we do something like pizza or whatever, we just split it. But other times I just need to buy extra shit. Like I end up buying some ramen packets and shit like that, so I can just have that and still like, yeah, it's not a very good meal,
and
but
pink
it's something.
lemonade Pop-Tarts.
That was Austin's purchase.
Hey,
Those are weird.
does anyone here eat ramen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I please pilfer some? Can I please give some ramen? We have a lot of ramen at the moment. Please,
We
please
just
take
ran
some.
out, so I would love some.
Please take some ramen.
Dude.
Why do you have so much ramen?
We one of my
We
friends.
have a shipment of a different brand of ramen.
Okay.
One of my friends apparently got gifted this ramen, and I am now gifting it to you from them gifting it to me. This is hand-me-down ramen. I apologize. It's still good and in date, and not from that long ago. It's just everyone grabs the ramen and goes, fuck yeah, I can eat this much ramen, and then you go, I can't eat this much ramen.
How much ramen are we talking about here?
It's just a box.
Oh, that's
It's like a box of
that's fine.
12,
I
right?
eat one thing of ramen every once in a while
Oh.
because if
Oh.
I go straight ramen, I start to die.
Yeah.
I
get it.
dehydrate like a little sponge.
I usually do like 2 packs of ramen. I throw like chicken stock in it, or chicken broth, and then I add like soy sauce and sriracha and other shit like that. Just like
Yeah.
make it a little bit better than just pure ramen and like noodle and soup. And I also bought like frozen chicken stuff that I could just throw in the air fryer and have it with it, and then if I usually eat half of it, save half of it for my lunch.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
You said a box.
That's a visual.
top
Yeah, and
ramen?
it's in cardboard.
Jesus.
It's a big box.
That's
Okay.
too.
Yeah,
that's too close.
That's too close. Bring it back here
That
for the
shit's
money shot.
kind of
Yeah.
good because I
Wait,
could
what?
easily take that, and Austin could easily take.
Wait,
Oh God, don't hit the fucking mic or the
Don't-
A
glasses.
cup of noodles and packets.
I've only had the cup of
It's a
noodles.
good,
once.
Really?
It's a good amount of. It's a good
Yeah.
amount of noodle.
A friend of mine did like little care packages
your
for
nudes.
our
Wanna have a drink while you're up?
for when we went to college, and it had like a little basket, a little thing, cup noodle, and like shit like that.
She'll have the ice after, please.
I feel like that slap's coming up. By the
yikes.
way, we are on shoe 2.
Nice.
We've been for a minute, but I didn't want to interrupt.
What? We went
Hey,
on a
hey,
very
what-
big tangent. I remember when we were
While
talking
we're on
before.
food, just real quick, I've been trying to organize food prepping with my friends because I like food prepping and I like the idea of it.
Me too.
But I am only able to stay on task if I have other people.
Yes.
So I've been just going, okay, I'm just going to have a day.
Alex brought her a can of Arnold Palmer with a single ice cube on top.
I'm
Fit
going to
that
kill you.
A can, I think a can of Arnold Palmer.
If I
remember
open
if
this
said
up,
that.
do you think I can like shove it in there?
I don't.
Fizzes
Not
out.
that can. You will have to like chisel that down.
Yeah.
Can I actually have you open it? Because again, greasy hands.
You have a second hand.
To answer your question, Ash, yes,
That's a true friend.
That would be that. I would like that because
Yeah.
I think that would be very nice to
Sweet.
get that kind of shit.
Question. It could either be hosted at my. That's a good crunch. Grip it and rip it, baby.
Yeah.
Yoink.
You yell at me for that shit.
So you sip it with the cube.
It kind
And
of
it-
feels like when you're getting like a really complicated like shot order at a bar and they have to like explain the procedure
Yeah.
to you. Yeah.
Just shove it in so it's sticking.
So
up.
you put your mouth
Don't eat
over
the garnish,
can.
please.
Okay. Well, we were talking about how you were doing. I don't think we got to how Josh is doing.
We kind of did with my car. Besides my car and being,
Car could be doing better. How's the
Yeah.
Josh?
How's Mr. Josh?
I'm fine otherwise. I liked going kayaking. That was really fun. I actually my coworker offered to let me borrow his 2 kayaks so we could go take on the lake. So I just got those today, and I took time off this week to mainly get Ryan's room ready for him to move in and shit. But also
That was
so
cool.
we can go kayaking. So I'm excited to do that.
Oh, your room's nice, by the way. I'll sign off on that.
Can I
It's
I
alright.
come to the
Yeah.
house?
I
Can
pissed
see
in
the
every
place?
corner.
Yeah.
Just
I
to-
know, we took a black light everywhere. I was gonna say a blue light, but it's not the same.
Shine a phone screen. Bam. Take
Look,
that.
at least there's not any cat shit under the bed. That was what I was a little concerned about, was either cat shit or cat puke from like the first few days they were there. So I'm glad that wasn't the case.
Dude, you gonna let that cube melt?
Even though we watched the Tigers get absolutely killed, I always like going down
It
to
was
watch them.
only
hot
like
chocolate where you
9 to
pour it
1.
over and it
It's
melts the
fine.
You know what sucks? I wish we could have gone to the Monday game because
Mouth
that was a
over the
lot
whole thing.
more entertaining and like not even just because they won, but like there's a lot more home runs and shit. But I always like going down to Detroit and just like watching them play. It's always
It's not
fun.
frozen.
Also,
You fucked
Mercury
me, Alex.
Bar.
God damn you.
What do you mean?
What happened?
I'm sorry to interrupt. It's the ice cube is now stuck.
Yeah. Just
We spent
Oh,
so much
God.
work on your team.
It's fine.
also
If I choke live
Mercury
on air, it's fine.
Mercury Burger
Alive.
Bar. That's some good shit.
Yeah.
Where?
Really good.
Those milkshakes tried to kill me.
Mercury Burger Bar. It's like not in
Mercury?
Mercury.
Mercury?
Mercury.
Mercury?
Damn word. Damn word.
Mercury?
Mercury.
Mercury?
Mercury.
You're saying Uri. Mercury.
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 Mercury. That's what you're saying.
God damn it.
You're
Marie
pronouncing
Curie.
Indian food over there.
More curry, please.
Mercury.
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 You're not
This
getting
is
the
excellent
I
air.
noise is the difference here.
What?
Mercury.
There is an I noise that we keep adding that you don't.
It's the you noise.
Yeah, Mercury.
Curie.
Oh, I'm saying Uri. You.
Mercury.
Oh my god.
Mercury. Happy. Mercury.
Oh my. Mercury.
Oh, my good man, Mercury, down on
Anyways.
2nd Street.
That
How do
has
you wait? How do you say nuclear?
nuclear.
Oh, it's not. There's no U. There's no second U. It's nuclear.
Nuclear.
Yeah,
I
there you
thought
go.
I thought there was another U.
No,
Nuclear.
no nuclear energy.
Nuclear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of slur it a little.
hard not to crunch ice on my
Chomp, a chomp, a chomp, a chomp.
It's
a
like
chomp.
you gotta like warm it up.
All right, just to be a dick now. Cantrip in 5e. It is the minor tricks and other bullshit that I used to clean. Pronounce that one.
Wait, what?
Oh, I can't fucking.
It starts with a P.
I can't.
Press
I
the
can't do it.
digitation.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What does he normally say? What do you normally say?
No, that's what I say.
Oh.
Yeah, I just really trying to fuck it
Yeah,
up.
dude.
All right.
My dad, when I was younger, he really belittled me for that. When he's like, it's nuclear."
right.
You know who says that? Bush. You know what Bush is? An idiot.
Damn.
Anyway,
Coming in strong.
that was.
Won't have any fucking pond boy of mine speaking like a rancher. Get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
Get that hick talk out of my British household.
Curse.
We did not try to colonize this shithole for you to be cows speaking over here.
Alex, reeling back at just a hot second. When you were trying to get him to say prestidigitation, I thought you were trying to say thaumaturgy because I forgot the rules of the canon. So I'm sitting there going, thaumaturgy? There's a P in thaumaturgy? I had a moment where I was like,
Yes,
is it
my
like
favorite dinosaur,
pterodactyl?
the pterodactyl.
Sorry.
The other thing about the kayaking trip is I literally turned to our buddy Thomas and Palmer and went, "Why the fuck don't we do this every month in the summer?
Yeah,
Like,
why don't we?
2.5 hour
Dude,
drive is
Alex,
totally worth
next
doing
time.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously,
That's what I'm
let's-
saying. We
should go next month. We should go now.
that. We could go.
Have you invited
that's
Dude,
why-
you realize we have kayaks at the other house,
No,
right?
I don't.
That's
We
why.
have 2 kayaks.
Would you like to go to kayaks? They're meant for big guys.
That's
They're
why I.
meant for
That's why I
tall
said we
people.
should do it in like fall, in like late September when the
Well,
colors change. and
let's
shit.
do once a month.
Yeah.
Come on
We can do
down.
that.
If you've been paying attention,
It's
we've
only-
been
it was-
discussing
seriously, it
the
was only
logistics of
$30 bucks.
tubing
Yeah,
you
it
bastards
was-
around the lake
yeah.
like this weekend.
It was $30
Ooh,
bucks to rent the kayaks.
So,
Is
okay.
this what I was hearing you guys talk about before?
Yeah,
Huh?
the Nutty Putty Cave.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So, I was watching a YouTube video the other day, and it was like a horror kind of documentary. It was like, or it's like, not like a true crime, but it's like explains this guy's like death or whatever. Spoiler.
Or whatever.
Gasp.
So, it was like,
Did you want to shout out the content creator, or can you not?
oh, I can't. Yeah, I can. I guess.
How the fuck
I didn't
did we
think-
get
I didn't
credit?
think-
Just screeched to a halt. I apologize.
It's by Real Horror. Yeah.
Radical.
Okay, cool. So,
Sorry.
this guy and his brother and like 5 other people, they go to this this cave system.
Was it Utah? Right?
Yes, it was Utah. Utah, I forget what the
Oh,
hell,
that explains
but
it.
it's called the
No good things happen in Utah.
yeah, it's called the Nutty Putty Cave. And there's been instances where people have been stuck before and they've had to get rescued out. So people have always been like wondering if this has been a safe place to do it. But like the pro splunkers, which is cave divers, that's what they call them.
Yep.
They say that the challenge, that's what that's there for. Like casuals shouldn't be doing this, but why should we suffer, kind of thing. So they went.
Gatekeeping. Gotcha.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
bastards don't belong in silver. Stay in bronze.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And so, these guys, they did it when they were kids. So they were like, you have to go with the experienced divers or splunkers to go down this cave system. During
I
the
also
point,
imagine being like 45 pounds and like 3 feet probably helps with that process.
yeah, it's like climbing a jungle gym now. Like the indoor ones at like McDonald's for us. That's what it'd be like.
I'll fuck around and play places.
Yeah.
I just
But
have
yeah,
the
go ahead.
most aggressive sensory feeling of like the last time I tried to do monkey bars, and I'm just like, no, I have a lot more mass now.
I just think of like,
Oh no, I can fucking pick up speed on like the one bar that you like just run
Oh my
and like
God.
propel yourself.
No, I'm talking about like where you're on the like in the play set where it's like the
I know what
angled
he's
system.
talking
Yeah, no, we're going for other
Oh.
fucking playground equipment apparently.
But so he got stuck a couple times, and so he got himself unstuck, and they were going really far down, really deep into this thing. It was like close to like 700 meters, I think, or feet. I don't know if it was feet or meters, but still, it's a lot of distance. And his brother and this other guy were like racing, and they went down this other path where it's like the cave system. And then he went down this. He was trying to get catch up to them. And he went down this the left path.
Yep, he
And
went to the Mario Kart.
It was
shortcut.
it was a dead end, and he kept going, and so he like kept on getting stuck, and he kept pushing. He had to keep going forward because he couldn't turn around, and he seen this opening, and he had a suck in his gut, and he pulled himself through, and it's a bigger room than he anticipated, and he fell right to the floor, and he inhaled. Oh no, he inhaled right at the wrong time, so he was stuck upside down.
Ooh.
Right on his head, and he called for help, and his brother finally got to him, and he ended up going up and getting help and calling for help, and this lady came down. It took her 3 hours to get there, first person on scene, and like I don't know about you guys, but like when the blood, like his blood was going all the way to his head, and he was stuck there.
Yeah.
And so
Probably not the most pleasant of experiences.
no, it actually puts more pressure on your heart because the gravity is meant for your whole body organs to go down. So it like puts more pressure and it makes it pump harder. So over long periods of time, you could get like a heart attack. And so this lady came down.
Did you mention the fact that the only thing really accessible for these rescuers were his feet?
Yeah.
Okay. I know
Oh
you mentioned that
no,
earlier.
no, no.
That was
the-
like
I'm here to rescue you, you say, to the pair of fucking Jordans.
Yeah. My new J's.
Jesus.
So she tried to get him out, and she couldn't. Like she exhausted herself. So by the time that she went back up, there was like 10 other responders there, and they were trying to figure out like plans to get him out, and they were just like trying to remove rock, and it ended up like going down on him. They were like, it was more debris that he was breathing in, and he was just struggling to breathe, and then like. It took like 5 more hours to get like a whole bunch of responders there. They were thinking of ways to get him out, and they ended up starting to drill points in to make a pulley system. And but to get
That far down into that complex.
it took an hour each, like there and back, and it was only one person that could go in there out at a time. So it took about like 8 hours to get all set up and done, and they were pulling him out. They had like 8 people pulling him, and they got like 3 pulls in, and each time they had to stop because since he was straight up with his legs in the air, the cliff that he went was the only way up. So pulling with the rope, it was causing his legs to scrape on the jagged edges. So it was just like. It was just destroying him, and so he was just in pain, and it was breaking his legs. And on the third one, they could see his face, and he was talking to the person that was gonna save, like that was gonna grab him out. And on the 4th pull, one of the pulley systems break, and he falls back in and becomes unconscious. And so they try to rush and fix it and try to get him out. And he just was unconscious, and then he ended up going into cardiac arrest. Jesus. And then, but his wife, before that, his wife was there talking to him, and they just had a kid, which sucks. I
thought I read that she was pregnant with her second kid.
With her second kid, but they just had the
Oh,
first one.
daughter was 1 year old.
Yeah. So and then she was in disbelief, and she wanted like proof that he was dead. Because they only took a pulse from his leg or whatever, and they were like trying to get his body out, and they couldn't get it out, and so they just sealed off the thing, and that became his tomb. Dude, oof. That was crazy. That made me so claustrophobic. Like a new fear has been unlocked.
It's one of those things of as I get older, I'm becoming more afraid of things just because I am a much bigger person now.
Yeah.
So like claustrophobia is now like a thing that fucking scares me.
Yeah.
Like I will like just kind of think about the situation and like actively like start to panic and go, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. It's just like, oh, come on. I used to like love small spaces because I could like fit into them. And it's like, all right, I grew up and like, oh God, help,
I
help.
remember hide and
seriously?
seek. There was a shitty little just like cabinet or whatever. It had like one door and it was like yay high. But I could pretzel myself into it and like close the door and I'd kick ass and hide and seek. Think about that now, it's like, ooh, I would not be comfortable. I would be, and that's like a very simple system. I'm just fighting me and my dumbass impulses at that point.
Yeah.
There's not a challenge there.
Splunking, I feel like, is not the kind of rush I'd want to chase.
No.
I'd rather.
I'm fine with like cave exploring, but like the big ass like
Yeah, let me get
cavernous
some
ones
room,
that you
yeah.
can walk into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind if it like shrinks down to a little bit, but I don't want to crawl and like with my
that.
finger strength just
Yeah,
push
fuck
myself.
that,
No,
dude.
no. That's a
Yeah,
nightmare.
if my ass
Yeah.
is touching more than one rock surface at a time,
Yes.
I'm out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, for sure.
It's like, oh, just squeezing your gut here. No, I'm leaving.
I'm good, thanks.
yeah.
Dude,
Go fuck yourself.
Between that and like the
I will tunnel my way through this before you have me fucking slip and sliding through here.
Yeah.
guy who got like pinned, like his arm got pinned or whatever while he's like climbing, whatever. Like,
Oh, the
Talking like
127 hours guy,
that,
yeah.
dude, fuck that, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind
I'm
rock
told
climbing.
it's more fun to watch that film in reverse. It's a lot more uplifting of a story.
A man gets his arm back.
He finds an arm and
He
manages
cuts
to
it
attach
back. He cuts it back onto his arm.
Y'all wild. I have to say, it makes me laugh that you guys immediately go from the cave story and then you go, but I could go in a cave. It'd be scary, but I could go in a cave. No, I'm not going underground, actually. I'm
that's-
done, actually. Well, it's one
Well,
of
it's a
those things
case of if I start just crossing off all activities because of like generalized fear, then I'm gonna be the most dull fucking person ever. So it's a case of I have to make concessions and still push for things while also taking into account my new nerve-shattering fear.
Here's the thing that I feel about the thrill-seeking activities. If you face enough fear in your day-to-day life, you don't need to go and find it out. It finds you. So, like, I don't need to go do that for fun. It'll come to me.
It'll come to you at the self-checkout at Kroger, apparently.
It will
Start
come
helping you with your
immediately into your
groceries.
space. That was a fun day.
Do you want to talk about it?
Oh my god.
Someone
Share your
get on the,
story with the world.
yeah.
Ish.
Someone lay out one of those little reclining couches for me. I got some.
Where did she
things to get
hurt
off my
you?
chest. My soul. So I am at the grocery checkout, and like a lot of places, we have a little less cashiers on hand at the moment. So they decided to make the investment in like the new U-Scan, which is where you have the conveyor, and it's meant for like you bring like a cart instead of like your little basket. So I have people like it's full store. U-Scan is like super duper long. But nobody's really trying out the new ones. So, and it's not
Because
that.
it's spooky.
Cowards. Yeah, it's not.
Why
it's,
is it
it's just-
spooky?
Because it's new technology.
I think
Therefore,
people are just
people
like
are hesitant
waiting
to
for other
adjust
people
it.
to
They don't
bug
like
test
that.
it. Yeah. So I'm sitting there going, I will be the brave new pioneer to get on this stuff. So I go over to the thing and like nobody's there. I get in line. I have headphones in. I've just come off work, so I'm like sooty and like whatever. Like I always go into the grocery store and I wash my hands at the little bottle return thing because I'm just like. I'm not touching things in the store until I'm at least this clean. Anyhow, so I'm like at the checkout and I'm like just doing like the first 4 things. And then I see like in my peripheral, like right here, a lady. And I'm like, hello, Slender Man? Like what the fuck? And she's just like, so? And I cannot hear a word she's saying because I'm wearing headphones. And headphones, the universal sign of don't talk to me, I'm in public, please don't talk to me.
Yep, I know that very well.
Yeah. So I quick like yank out my headphones and I realize she's handing me something from my basket and I didn't hear what she said. I was like, oh, pardon? And she says something like just sort of neighborly that I still don't catch, but I at least get the tone on that one. And I'm like, and I'm like, She's right in my space. I don't know where she came from. I like look around for
She
context
came
clues.
from the ceiling. Just
Yeah,
dropped
rappelled down to make my day scary. No, it's fine. This very pleasant lady, I'm assuming in every other capacity. She has her empty cart. She has her cart behind. She has a full cart. I'm not going slow. I'm only like 4 things into it. There was nobody behind me. Where did this woman come from? And then a woman comes behind her,
But
and she's
How many of these new like use scans were there other than the one you were using? Why couldn't they
3.
why couldn't they just go to those ones? Like,
Because Ash wasn't at them.
what the fuck?
I have fuck with me energy, and it was fuck
I
with
would-
Ashley Day.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
so I'm very nice and approachable in public, like especially in a grocery store. My brain's like,
Yeah,
I
sure.
am. Listen, my whole thing in public is just like I try to give off like it's okay. Like if you are not, wow, you went like a big height difference. I'm sorry to get distracted, but that was a big height difference.
I was leaning against the table and I didn't want to break the arms.
Fair.
Oh no.
So
Not again.
again? Oh yeah, again.
Snap.
Gosh, that's a callback. What episode was that? Anyhow,
The
The
first.
first one we ever recorded.
oh really? Mazel
I will
tov.
never live it down.
Nope, never will.
Foundational moment. So basically, I try to be nice in public. That's it. I just
Try
try
not
to
to
be
smack
nice.
this woman.
I'm trying to like withhold the part of my brain that's just like someone is doing a crime against me. I must die. So I just start going like, you know what? I want to get out of here. Like I've like chucked whatever she gave me, which was definitely like ramen or something soft and like squishy like bread, and I just like shove it to the end of the thing. I'm just like, fuck it. No brain cell time. Only get out of the way of this crazy person time. Like this is a very nice thing to do. If I had asked, if I was going slow,
Yeah.
if I looked like I needed help, like if I was not wearing headphones and like looking around like a little
panic.
lost child, like I don't know, like this woman's about my mother's age. Maybe she like had like the thought of like, that's a lost child, she needs help. But no, I'm like confidently scanning anyway, I'm not about to critique my technique, but
I can critique your technique. Yeah.
oh yeah,
Those are words. I can critique your technique.
Mm-hmm.
In that it lacked the elbow swing of suddenly someone within your space.
Listen, she seemed like a nice lady. I wasn't about to like curb check. I
Are
wasn't
you
about,
sure?
yeah, it was fine. So I'm like, okay, fine. We're doing this like unwilling tandem, and I'm like, and she's now talking to the lady behind her in line, who and like shopping cart,
Yeah.
her, me, like so close, like definitely in my space. We get to the end of the stuff. I realize I do my little transaction. I go to the end of the belt and I realize I have to load my cart.
Yeah.
I have to reload my cart with all my stuff. And she's not scanning her stuff. She's waiting for me. And I'm like, that's super nice. But she's still like creeping closer to me in the space. And I'm like, okay, cool. I need to get the hell out of here because I must be taking too long. Like that must be like I'm trying to justify her actions in any way, shape, or form. I went and checked my time later, by the way, because that was another thing. I was like, because I had just texted my mom something right before. I was like,
Yeah.
surely I was slow, and that's why she did it. No logical explanation for what this woman did. And so I'm like piling all my stuff into the cart, and I flee, and then I get home, and I tell my family how I was aggrieved by this very nice woman just helping me at the grocery store. But it was just like,
The humanity.
I realized I am a broken
There
person
is
because a woman tried to help me and I wanted to
violation of
die.
a social construct there.
So it's not necessarily like a similar thing, but I was at work yesterday and I was coming back up from
And
the
you saw a
bathroom.
little blonde child looking
No.
very lost in
No.
the skin.
So I come up there and we changed stuff around in the store. So now like there's aisles. Once I come up from the back room, there's aisles right there that I can look down.
Mm-hmm.
And there's these two older women, like mother and daughter, and they're looking at toilet seats. No, they're like way older.
Oh.
And so, you know, being the good employee I am, I'm like, oh, do you guys need any help? And they're like, yeah. And so they're like, oh, I need. I can't take that seriously as you do that.
Have you put the ditto
yeah.
up?
Yeah,
Oh
you
no.
do. So they're like, oh, I'm looking for a toilet seat and it's this brand and everything. And they're like, will this work for this toilet seat? And I'm like, and I ask them, like, well, is it a round style or elongated style? And they're like, oh, I don't know, it's your standard toilet. I'm like, there's no standard toilet. It's either a round style or elongated style. So finally they show me a picture.
Circle or oval.
And they're like, oh, I'm looking for, this style. And it's like, I think it was elongated, but it has like a bar in the very middle of the back of the hinge. I'm like, I don't know if we have this style. I don't know if we can order it. So I go to the computer looking like, all right, we don't have that style. Here's your options. Like, here's your elongated ones. Here's your round ones. She needed both. So this poor old woman was like just going back and forth of like, well, it needs to be this style. And is this new style going to work with the old stuff? And like the daughter is like clearly like seeing that I'm like, oh my God, like she's just repeating the same shit over and over again. Like she must like be used to, which I definitely feel that this is how like my mom would be with my grandma, because she is definitely very much like repeating herself with this kind of shit. So I definitely like understand. I'm not like, I wasn't getting annoyed or anything, but it was just like, oh my God, come on. And even the daughter could tell that. And I could hear my manager off to the side of the computer kind of like, not really like laughing, but I can hear him like kind of chuckling a little bit as I'm doing this. And
gaining amusement from your dismay.
Yes. So I'm like, yes, this would work for your elongated style. This would work for your round one. And she looks at the packaging for it, and she's like, well, why say, it said something on the packaging, and I'm like, that's just the branding for it. It's a new packaging compared to what our display model is. I'm like telling her this shit, and like, oh, well, is it wood? Is it safe to stand on? I'm like, it doesn't feel like wood. I'm like, it's definitely wood. I'm like, this is wood. The one above is plastic.
Is it safe to stand on?
Yeah, like it's not gonna break.
Oh, I thought she said stain on.
Oh no, stand.
Who's standing on toilet lids?
When there's a spider?
I was assuming they have like a cabinet up there, and like she was fairly short, so.
I'm sorry, your spider comment was absolutely ignored. I'm so sorry.
No, I mean I think that's another reason, but. And then it came to like, well, why is the round one cheaper than the elongated one? Like,
it's less material.
I just assume, I was like, I assume it's just
less
the styles
ash.
or whatever. And so I was like, I got it figured out. I'm like,
Also,
do you
a
guys?
circle is a more uniform object to make and mass produce.
So
It's not a circle, it's an oval.
I get done helping them like.
Fuck, never mind.
Do you guys need anything else? They're like, oh no, we're good. So I walk off, and my manager was laughing about it. I'm like, God damn it. And at the end of the day, he was like, you had it worse because you had to deal with those ladies. And we had another customer who was kind of a bitch about stuff, and like,
whoa.
No, so she had called earlier,
Excuse
and
me,
she
the
was
customer's
like,
always right.
bullshit. She had called about
You're
acrylic.
not gonna get your stripper tips talking like that.
She had called, and she's like, do you guys have acrylic? And I didn't talk to her. One of my managers talked to her. But she comes in and she's like, yeah, I want to get some acrylic cut. And I'm like, we have plexiglass. And she's like, no, I called like an hour ago and someone said that you had acrylic. I'm like, do you know who you talked to? She's like, I don't know, some dude. I'm like, that doesn't help me.
Congrats, you have limited to 90% of the store.
So I told her, I'm like, well, all we have is plexiglass, which technically is acrylic, kind of. But so she walks up and she talks to the manager who she talked to on the phone, and she was like, well, I went back there, and he said that you had plexiglass. And he's like, well, it is kind of acrylic. And so she went back there with him, and he explained to her, like, yeah, this is what we have. Technically is kind of acrylic. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, like, apologize. I'm like, wow, fuck you, bitch. Like goddamn.
Jesus Christ.
Excuse me,
Damn.
I think you just failed to explain how plexiglass and acrylic are different. I mean...
Wow, way to gaslight him.
To me, when I think of
No, it's your
acrylic,
problem.
I think acrylic is a little bit thicker. All we have is like
I thought
8-inch
acrylic
thick.
was paint.
What if acrylic is nail enamel?
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
What if
You can
acrylic
get
is the
acrylics.
friends that we
Yeah.
made along the way?
There we go.
Wait, what?
Bit done.
What?
Acrylics, like
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Right.
ASMR.
Right.
But to me, I always think of acrylic like that is thicker. And what we have is it's just thin, single strength plexiglass. So I was like, I don't know what she really was wanting to use it for. And even my manager was like, I don't know what she's wanting to use it for, because she says about fish tank. And he's like, if you're using it for a fish tank, you would not want to use single strength. You would definitely want to use thicker, because
bulletproof
Water's gonna-
glass.
Heavy.
yeah, like water is fucking heavy. Like it's gonna bust through that shit. But
And fish are mean.
Head buzz.
yeah, I was like,
The most pissed off beta you've ever seen. Ah.
yeah, I was
Just
like,
look at the tank just
whatever.
vibrating with rage. Ready to go.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my my work stories for
That
that.
is the thing with beta fish, by the way. Some
What?
beta fish will fight the reflection.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I got a funny story for you, real quick.
Oh no.
So,
What
Is it about fighting your reflection?
no, it's
Who's that
worse.
handsome bastard there? There can only be one.
So I was walking with my friend, and we were at the park, and it was at night,
Oh.
How romantic.
and
Okay.
we were going around the
that.
trail.
Did you get
and,
second base?
Huh? No. Shut up.
I mean, that's involved in this, I think, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
So.
Not with him.
Oh, before I'm going to interrupt your story. Do I have your consent to slap you later? I've been worried about it the entire time.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh
Continue.
god.
Immediately.
Now feel anxious.
Middle of the story.
Before the punchline.
Just roll
We were by like the place and like I see like these two people come down and I'm like, I don't know, I'm just paranoid for some reason.
Again, there's video.
So we chill and we're just talking and like 5 minutes later, dude, all I hear is, dude, these people were clapping cheeks and they were going so hard. I'm like, guys, please calm down. And then it was only like 2 minutes long, so. But no, I just felt bad because my car was right there, and then they were like not that far away from him. Like, I don't really want to go to my car and throw off the rhythm, right? I think that's
You're
kind of.
trying to be decent.
I'm
about
trying to
the
be. I'm not
public
trying to cock
indecency.
block. So we went all the way around the school and tried to be like, you know,
Circuitous.
yeah. Inconspicuous, incognito, and
I don't
yeah.
know, I now just want to go hang around in parks with an air horn.
Me and my friend, I was like, wow, what are the odds of that? And so I was like, just doing some like stupid shit. So I'm like, all right, so if there's like, let's say there's a like prime time banging hours are 11 to like 4. I think it's like 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 hours a day. We'll say that's like 5 hours potentially, 7 days a week. That's 35 hours. So that's a 1 in 35% chance, or 1 in 35 chance we'd actually encounter that. And then it's like,
Are you just standing at like the entrance of like the park, just going, "Hello, what is your reasoning for entering the park today?"
no,
Do you plan on banging or
do you-
not?
Are we banging or not? So we just came up
Sir,
with like,
do you plan on begging? Ma'am, is he?
I am. She's not.
Yikes.
Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah, you know how to live in fear of that slap.
Is there forehead or backhand? I'd rather it be a forehead. And are you slapping my face?
Yes. Probably. Just don't hit the mic,
Live in
please.
fear.
I keep forgetting Ashley's
You
on
assume
headphones.
she
I'm
has the
sorry.
reference.
I said, just please don't hit the
Yeah.
mic.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Also,
Where you going?
how's your aim?
I don't.
Dude, better
know.
question is how good is my reflexes?
Poor.
You catch it just like instantly. If you do some like full on martial art about it, I'm leaving. I'm
I
good
mean,
actually.
based on a cup of water, a cookie, and
I don't know, dude. My reflexes have saved my life before, but then again, I feel like this. Just saying that now, it won't. So,
I'm now looking
Anyway.
at that empty glass bottle with fear.
fuck all you. Turn feral. I don't know. I've had fun.
In the park?
Life. No, I'm like, wow, good for those guys.
Is that you saying you want to end this, Ryan?
Yeah.
You're
I
bringing
mean,
it
we're
closer
in
then.
prime park fucking time, I think.
I know. I gotta get home.
No, we're not.
I have
Not
to
yet.
return some videotapes.
Oh God, Bateman. Okay.
I have to return some videotapes.
So music then.
Yeah.
You move away from the mic. Oh God.
Oh,
you
fuck.
didn't do it.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, what
I
are you
can't-
doing,
we can't lean
dude?
it further away.
Pull it further and it's caught.
Okay. Do you have any last words?
We're talking about music.
Titty City.
What are you doing?
Ooh, good last
What are
words.
you doing? How was it bad before? What did you do?
I don't know what happened.
What have you done?
I'm trying to
What has
pull it away
happened?
so she can hit you.
Oh. Oh shit.
You're the one who brought the end of the podcast closer.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna do it all fair.
No, has to be on
And
video. And
deny
everything.
content of abuse.
What's the spectacle there?
Okay. I just
Am I allowed to slap your headphones if I fuck up?
Oh, I don't care about if the headphones. The headphones, I'm not worried about. The
How
mic
about
is what
you
I'm
just
worried
like
about.
aim it first? I'd rather you aim it.
You want
Do
me
you
to
practice
line
swings?
up first?
Yeah, I don't want you to hit my like
I'm not
ear.
slap you right on the ear. Okay.
Ardash, running start. Go.
Oh my god.
Okay,
my
I'm just gonna.
God.
Is it better to do toward the camera?
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
This is so cursed. Okay.
This is,
Don't look at me.
this is hilarious.
Ash, do you want?
Ooh. Put
I'm
your
saying-
hand over there. We'll make it a line. I like that Josh was immediately like, no, the train ends here.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
we're just gonna do it.
Oh.
Wow, that was.
My whole brain was just not the ear.
Still gets him though.
Did it
Gets
even
my
break up
optical
on mic?
nerve. I can't see. Hello?
I just instantly knew one of his senses.
He's my ride tonight. I hope we can see still.
Oh no!
Oh
What?
God, whatever will happen if you have to drive a not shit car for the evening?
He won't be able to drive without his reticle.
Oh my
It really does like carve out like his vision like a player one screen.
Split screen. Don't look. Don't
So
look.
you got
No
music?
screen peeking.
No screen peeking.
I have Killer Be Killed by Muse.
What the fuck is happening?
We're doing
Music.
our music of the day.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
What you been
Segments.
listening to?
That was okay for a Muse song.
It was okay.
Yeah.
No.
Dawes' new album, Misadventures of Doomscroller, came out on the 22nd. So I have Joke in there somewhere. And they also recently made history by performing Someone Else's Cafe, and Doomscroller Tries to Relax on CBS Saturday morning. That marks the longest live performance of a single song in US TV history. It's like 10 minutes and 2 seconds long or something.
Oh
Damn,
wow.
suck it, Tool.
And then I have Don't Stop, Color on the Wall by Foster the People, because I didn't have any other kind of new stuff. So I'm like, I like that song. I was starting to listen to it again recently.
Tremendous. Ryan, what you got, buddy?
Symphony of Destruction by Megadeth. Wood by Alice in Chains.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, yeah, Wood.
Like,
Or what?
Would.
okay.
Wood. Wood.
I don't like it pronounced.
Wood.
Who's it by? What by who?
Alice in Chains.
Okay.
Man in the Box by Alice in Chains.
Very nice.
Is that your other one? Or?
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
Okay. What was it, Man in the Box? Oh,
Yes.
Damn it, I put
You-
Maine.
Main in the Box. You want Main? Wait, no, her first.
Yeah.
Oh.
Piglet, go. What you been
I
listening to?
immediately was like, they're gonna call on me. I gotta prepare some shit. So
You're
looking at my Spotify.
The CBS Morning News theme.
Oh,
I don't
shut
think that's
up!
on Spotify, so.
I thought it was the BBC.
Power move. No, if it was British, it would be like, it wouldn't be on horns. What would it be? Just like an old like church organ. Anyhow, so
It's
I was
just Hans Zimmer.
really though. Okay, so I was going through my little things, and the most recent stuff I've listened to is all cursed. I've been listening to an album called Sludgefest, which is just an Alvin and the Chipmunks song. Slow down. It sounds like stoner rock. It's really good.
Is it
I-
on Spotify? or
I don't
something?
think so.
God, I hope
Go fuck
not.
yourself. But definitely one of those things where I was like, let me just pull up the exact thing I'm listening to. I'm like, that's the cursed one. I don't want to steal any of Alex's with the thing because we just
I guarantee there's gonna be no overlap between you and me.
beautiful. So Alex showed me some new songs, and one of them is from Guilty Gear. It's called Coming Home, and I've been listening to
That's
it
the
on.
one he was gonna choose.
Well, I've been
It might
listen-
already be on there.
Oh, really?
I
Okay.
don't know if that's the one you gave before. I don't think that
Is
the
it
one you gave
Daisuke's Ishiwatari's Coming Home?
Uh-oh.
before.
Uh-oh.
I want to say it's not, but I will check. Where the fuck is this playlist? There it is.
It's a good question. It's on Spotify, I hear.
I found it.
Good job, buddy.
While he's searching for
It
this,
makes solid road tunes.
so I got invited to a wedding real quick.
Oh, shit.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped.
Is it
wait,
on there?
what did you say?
Yeah.
Nice.
What's the relation?
Oh, I'm just a +1.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, I'm pretty psyched.
Woo.
I'd never been a +1 before.
Nice.
And I got good party tricks like
Make the crowd go wild.
I will.
Hell
I will.
yeah!
Can they do a water droplet? I didn't think so. Can they tear it up on the dance floor?
Can you?
Ash, do you
He
have
can
another
tear
one?
something on the
I
dance
do.
floor.
I have one last
My
one just to
pussy.
round them out.
Just go out there. My leg!
Alex, one or two?
2.
Okay, with Pollywog in a Bog, it was going to be Mariana Cross by Ghost, but it
I
is
already have
instead
that one on there.
Pollywog in a Bog?
No, Marietta Cross.
I'm
That's
surprised
so
you're not
fair.
doing bylaw.
Oh, listen, don't get me wrong, that slaps, but Pollywog in a Bog has been my jam, will be my jam, continues to be my jam. It is a song off of an album meant for children. Good luck. I don't know what kind of vibes you're trying to cultivate, but is
Honestly,
it...
Apparently,
have-
chill vibes. Children vibes.
Ay.
Zach suggested some. I was at Final Fantasy, Five Nights at Freddy's shit. So this
Fan songs can be good.
this playlist is all over the fucking place. So
Fantastic.
it's fine.
We've got Ryan's Old Man Rock coming in. We've got Josh's EDM nonsense coming through. You've got my random mismatch of me and Emma.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
What do you have, Alex?
This week I have Scoring the End of the World by Motionless in White in conjunction with Mick Gordon. So you get Motionless in White with the joy that is Doom Eternal.
Oh my god, I'm glad that.
Yep. Additionally, The Islander by Nightwish. We're not. It's fine. Continue on.
Okay.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
It's been real.
As always, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere else you listen to podcasts, Bullhorn, Overcast. You can follow us on Twitter at TicketDayPod, Facebook at TicketDayPodcast. You can watch our videos on YouTube. You can watch our streams on Twitch.
We finally have content up on there. It's great.
Yeah, I think that's everything.
Are we gonna stream soon?
Yeah, we're gonna stream. We're gonna stream our next episode
Oh yeah.
on the.
What are we playing?
Make sure I have this
What are we
right.
thinking? What are we playing?
We'll be streaming on.
I've got elevator music playing, so that's where I'm at.
Oh shit. Sorry. We will be streaming on August 10th at probably between 6:30 and 7:30. I'll say, just to
Ish.
give it a good gap.
If we can get off our asses.
And
That's
we'll
great.
probably play.
Good luck.
We'll probably play some Smash because that's good content, I think. And
Yeah, if you guys want to
You
get
can see
fucking
me
wrecked.
dominate with Kirby. It's gonna be great.
so yeah, we'll do that and for like an hour and a half ish, and then we'll record our episode. So yeah,
Sure.
come out and watch us and
Ask us questions like last time.
yeah, give us
That was fun.
some questions and chat and just chat and whatnot. And
Mhm.
it's always
Messages and
That's always fun. And share
Tell
us.
Josh he's a garbage player for picking Lucas. It's great.
You're still doing the outro?
Yes, we are. We're plugging
all
our
right. It's been
Twitch.
fun. Goodbye,
Goodbye.
Farewell.
bitch.